Now, let us talk about this movie, Cuties. And I was hoping that Netflix would have done the honorable thing and not provide a platform for this movie to be shown to millions of people worldwide. But by premiering this movie, Netflix is clearly sending a message. They are letting you know that they are about pushing and promoting various agendas. That is what they are about. Right? They are not about protecting our children. They are letting you know that they support adults having sex with children. They are letting you know they support child pornography. Right? You can tell a person by the work of their hands, and Netflix is showing you their hand. Netflix is showing you who they are, and you need to believe them. Right? These people have worked for decades to get the right people in position to create platforms to push and promote their agendas. They have crossed all their T's and they have dotted all their I's to get the right people in public office, to get the right people in high places, to create laws to get easy access to your children. Right? And by showing this movie, Netflix is letting you know that they care more about the perverted people out there that is salivating, that can't wait to be entertained by young girls dancing and gyrating in very little clothing. Right? That is what they represent by showing this movie, providing it with a platform. Now, Netflix, how does it feel to betray your own children? How does it feel to betray humanity? No, Netflix is not the only one. You've got Amazon as well. That platform, Amazon, they are showing you their hand as well. Now, a movie produced by a John Paul Rice, a child's voice, was swiftly removed from Amazon because this movie is telling you about human trafficking. It is also telling you about the satanic elements of it. It is also letting you know that it runs very deep. It is letting you know it is connected to people in high places. What do you think the Bible was trying to tip us off with? Wickedness in high places. It is okay for Netflix to promote child pornography, but it is not okay for John Paul Rice movie to highlight what is going on, why so much children are going missing, and what they are used for. Right? Now, say hello to my little friend. Right? Hollywood has been showing you this black alien for years. No, they are known as the avenging angels. They are known as the ancestors or simply the gods. Right? Now, with all these children going missing and all these wickedness going on the earth, these avenging angels, they are on their way. Right? So all these entities that think that they are running anything, that think that they are in control, you are on notice. You are not in control. You'll be running and begging for your life. And all you humans out there cutting deals with these entities, right? Making blood sacrifices, killing people's children, and offering them as blood offerings. You are on notice because when these avenging angels reach here, it will be the days of days. And any entities out there that think you've got a crown, know that the one that they call Jesus, Yahushua, Yeshua, the Lion from the tribe of Judah, is gonna snatch your crown with your head attached to it. Right? No, we need to listen to what the producer John Paul has to say on his Instagram page as we say, glory be to the Most High.
John Paul Rice, for the people watching that may not know who I am. My friends know me. I'm an independent film producer. I've been in Hollywood for about 20 years. I started my film career in Remember the Titans. Worked at Senator International, later Mandate Pictures under the producers who did Juno, The Grudge, Harold and Kumar, Stranger Than Fiction, and eventually The Hunger Games when they went back into Lionsgate. The reason I wanted to talk to everybody here today is because over the course of the last week or two, we have found out without notification that Amazon.com, for which we have 6 of our movies on there, our film, A Child's Voice, which has been on there for over a year and a half in the UK, the United States, and now 70 other countries, was suddenly, without notification, removed entirely from their platform. they unpublished it. And they made it not searchable in most of the sites. We've only tested a few outside of the United States, but the one in the United States, if you put in a child's voice in Amazon.com, you can't find it on the 1,100 pages that they'll give you back on your searches. The only way that you can get it is through a direct link, and we discovered this because the director's daughter had sent the links out to several of her friends when the Wayfair scandal broke, as well as the Maxwell files being released in the last 48 hours. And Amazon came back to us. They gave us a very standard corporate non-committal response that said, we make a lot of changes, we do this and that and the other, we judge things based on performance, but they couldn't give us a very specific answer. And we all know what the answer is. What our movie did before Epstein was known about in the public and before Maxwell was known about in the public is we found a network of pedophiles among a global network of people who were selling kids back and forth to each other, trading them like candy. It goes right in through Hollywood. If you look at the Daily Beast article, you'll see that Jeffrey Epstein had a pipeline right into Hollywood through Harvey Weinstein. That was last year. I've done a lot of deep dives and research into this, and there is a very satanic element to it for which we incorporated it into our movie. Our movie is a feature film. It deals with two teens, one who's a homeless, heroin-addicted teen, hears the voice of a child who had been killed at the beginning of the movie, calls out for his help, and he goes on a mission to rescue a girl from these human traffickers. They come together, and then they stand up to this network in a spirit of love and courage for all of these children. It's a very beautiful film. It's been well-reviewed, well-received, critically acclaimed by the people that have reviewed it, and also many users by the thousands, by the tens of thousands, by the millions all over the world have seen this. So when we had all of this come up, we went viral with it on Twitter the other day, and it exploded because we still have one platform left here in the United States, and that's Vimeo.com on demand. What I would like everybody to do is, more importantly, I don't need to get back on Amazon. I already know what they're going to do, and they've got a stack of lawyers. But we're looking for alternative platforms where we can release this movie and get it out to as many people as possible. Our movie is not a documentary, it's a feature film. And we did this based on all the evidence and the facts that we had learned and incorporated into a story that you get involved through the character's journey. Their road to redemption is through love.